All the way. So deep. And I know the fact for all of them. They don't look like you continue to have no life. Let me run to the bathroom real quick. I'm finna be back. My bad, bro. I'm back though. My bad, bro. But yeah, damn ain't nobody. It's five. It's 5 people here, but shit ain't nobody here. But yeah, y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all saw the news that broke today. If y'all heard, I'm pretty sure y'all saw that news that broke today. Cause see, if y'all heard, then y'all boxing fans, right? And especially if you're on my little ad page, you got to be a boxing fan to even know who the fuck I am. So I'm pretty sure if you heard the news today about AJ Fury. Yeah, because yeah, some business came up, Alberto G. You know, I be trying to do my streams and shit. You know, I be trying to do my streams when I got a little free time, you know, when it's not a lot of traffic coming through here. But last night, uh I had some, unexpected uh company to come through here. It was like a big I had a business meet. I had a business meet last night, unexpected business meet that I had to take type shit. And I was planning to come back on after I finished, but it lasted a little longer than You know I thought. My bad about that though, Alberto. My bad about that, Alberto. I'm finna take my camera down real quick. I'm gonna still be here though. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna still be talking. I'm gonna still be talking. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I know if you hear on my page, you heard that motherfucking news about Fury and AJ. How Eddie Hearn came out and said again that that the fight has been finalized and signed and all that shit. You know how they be doing it. You know how they be doing it. Eddie then said this fight was finalized and done like 4 or 5 different times. True enough. He didn't say this shit, but the one thing still, we ain't got no fight yet. And it's like people so cool with accepting all the bullshit that Eddie and Bob, throwing around about this fight. Like, as soon as the Wilder fight was over, the first thing that they said was what? AJ Fury next in line. AJ Fury, is the biggest fight in boxing and all that bullshit. So, biggest fight in boxing. If it can make all this motherfucking money and all that shit, why the fuck that fight ain't happened yet? What's keeping that fight from happening? AJ ain't had a fight. Fury ain't had a fight. And then one of them had a fight at all. So what's keeping that fight from happening if that's the biggest fight in boxing? Why ain't they already, put that fight on display? If there's really and truly the biggest fight in boxing. It's because legally and technically they can't. Facts, Alberto G. That's all I'm getting at. That's all I'm getting at too, Alberto G. Like, they've been telling us, like, I ain't stupid. I feel like I'm a smart individual. I feel like the average person is smart. The person is smart. People together are dumb. I feel like the average person could see that, that they being lied to, it's being smoke blown up all our asses, to be real. And people get the impression that I don't want to see undisputed because I'm a Wilder fan. I do want to see undisputed, but I'm smart enough to know that Tyson Fury, I'm smart enough to know that Tyson Fury can't give us undisputed with AJ because Tyson Fury still got business to handle with Deontay Wilder. And that's all I'm saying. I wish people would stop acting like the only reason that the heavyweight division and that these fights ain't went down ain't because Tyson Fury can't legally fight Wilder yet. It's like it's being left out. Like they telling you all this other shit. Like the media is telling you all this other shit, right? They've been telling you that this fight been done for 6 months instead of just telling you the truth that Fury trying to get out of a fight with Wilder. So the fight ain't gonna be done until Fury can find a way to get out of this fight with Wilder. If they would just say that, I understand it because that's the truth. The thing is, trying to paint Deontay Wilder the bad guy. The thing is, they trying to paint Deontay Wilder the bad guy, like he crazy and all that shit. And at the same time, they still ain't put on no fight. It's because them motherfuckers know that Deontay Wilder. It's because them motherfuckers know that Deontay Wilder ain't really as crazy as they want you to believe. And they also know that Tyson Fury legally owes Deontay Wilder another motherfucking fight. That's the part that they not gonna tell you. The announcement broke today that Fury and Joshua was signed with no date or venue. I broke news yesterday that Fury and Joshua was signed, but with no date or venue. Like the shit that these people saying, we already knew this. We knew this shit 6 months ago is what I'm getting at. Like, they not breaking no new news. The only news that they breaking is the same news that they've been saying, that they want Fury Joshua to happen. But they not breaking no new news. They just finding new ways to say that the fight ain't happened yet. That's all they doing. Ain't no progress been made. All they doing is finding new ways to tell you that the fight ain't happened yet. That's really all they saying, is that the fight ain't happened yet. The fight ain't happened yet. The fight ain't happened yet. We don't know if the fight gonna happen yet. But what they keep saying is, it's been agreed on. It's been finalized. It's done. And all that shit. When truthfully, all they really saying is that the fight hasn't been made and we need more time. That's what they need to come out and say. They need to come on out and just the fight ain't been made in more time. It's really that fucking simple. Like, it's really that fucking simple. Stop lying to the motherfucking people. The media is lying to the people. Like, we stupid. Now, y'all remember about 2 years ago, ESPN had broke the story that Wilder AJ was gonna happen. Y'all remember they told us goddamn ESPN told us this shit. But if Fury versus Joshua is a 2-fight deal, that means Wilder won't get those guys until 2023. Wilder will be aged out by then. That's what I'm saying. Alberto, they all go be aged out, G, because Fury just won't go fight Wilder. If Fury will go fight Wilder, they could get this shit happening tomorrow. You know what I mean? So they could get this shit popping tomorrow. They can agree and sign and all the bullshit they want to. But what they can't do is get around the fact that Deontay Wilder really is the one that's truly in control of this shit right now. And I'm finna have my streams because I want y'all to see my jacket. But yeah, man, Wilder the one that's running this shit right now. That's the part that they're not gonna tell you. That's the part they're not gonna tell you. The only reason that this shit ain't popping out is because Deontay Wilder is the one pulling them strings right now. Deontay Wilder got Fury tied up in court right now. So Fury can't do shit unless he get Wilder out the way. Like I said months ago, Fury go either have to pay Deontay Wilder a large amount of money, he gonna have to drop the belt, or he gonna have to stay in court long enough and hope that Deontay Wilder just get tired of going to court. And Deontay Wilder got long money. So I don't see a man like him getting tired of going to court. You know what I mean? Because in the grand scheme of things, that's all Tyson Fury really doing. Trying to keep this shit in the court system. Trying to keep this shit in the court system until Deontay Wilder get tired of going to court. You know what I mean? See, Wilder putting up his own bread. Wilder putting up his own bread. Fury probably got a lawyer team and all that. You know, he probably got, Bob Aaron and them, MCK, some shit like that, backing him. But what he hoping is Wilder just, in court say that shit, and he just let it, which I don't see happening. Either Fury will have to pay to get out of court. He gonna have to drop. It's gonna be taken. Now he could fight AJ. Is he gonna fight AJ for undisputed? That's the question. Fight AJ for undisputed. Everybody want this fight so bad. This fight can happen. This fight could have been happening. The problem is Tyson Fury can't make no moves just yet. So by them say that Fury Joshua is signed ain't no different from a month ago that the fight will be finalized in 2 weeks. Different from them saying in June that was June of last year that a 2 fight was agreed upon. Ain't no different from Eddie Hearn saying it's real close to being done. We just got to work out small few details. We almost there. So that this shit signed ain't no different from all the other lies that they've been telling us for a whole year. You know, and I ain't as gullible. I ain't as gullible as a lot of motherfuckers. So I ain't so you can't just tell me any motherfucking thing and I don't believe it because I see what's happening. I see that they both ain't had a fight yet. Fury, Wilder, shit, you can add AJ. Fury, Wilder, or AJ ain't had a fight yet. Usyk should have made WBO strip John. Instead, he taking with slow Joe Joyce. Yeah. Usyk, I don't blame Usyk in this. Man. Usyk, my Eddie probably giving Usyk that bag to force that shit with Joshua. I think the only reason Eddie signed Usyk was to keep him away from Joshua because he knew that Usyk was Joshua's WBO mandatory. I think that's the only reason Eddie even signed. I think that's the only reason Eddie even signed Usyk to begin with. I think all in an attempt to keep Usyk away from Joshua, not to make Usyk fight Joshua. Just like he was doing with Dylan White. Dylan White was AJ mandatory. And y'all, you notice how AJ mandatory is always signed to Eddie. Not bad. Yeah, I think that whole Usyk was just to keep Usyk off AJ ass. And I think Usyk AJ a better fight than people give it credit for. I think that's a better fight than people give it credit for. But hell yeah. I know bullshit when I see it. Because I clearly remember the same ESPN reporting that AJ Wilder was agreed upon. I think media just be putting shit out to get clicks and views, and they just be putting shit out to fit their agenda. Because ESPN worked for Tyson Fury. In a nutshell, ESPN works for Tyson Fury because Bob and Top Rank, got a deal with ESPN, and Fury signed with Top Rank. So of course they go tell you the shit that makes sense for them. It's like people begin. So it's like every time Eddie say that fight been made, y'all get excited. All Eddie keeps saying is that fight been made. Eddie telling y'all that the fight been made without even the fucking fight. That's really what the fuck going on. Eddie telling y'all the fight being made without truly even having a fight. And I don't even think that people really believe this. I think that people dislike Deontay Wilder so much that they want to believe this shit. I don't really think people believe this shit because this shit been going for a year and a half and no fight still happen. Like this is basically just another Eddie Hearn. This basically just another Eddie Hearn 2-week lie. What's up, Ray? This basically just another Eddie Hearn, the fight will be done in 2 weeks lie. It's the same lie. And then look, right, this shit on Twitter right now. I retweet this shit on my page. Mike Carpenter is the one that I saw put the story out. And in the same, and in a different story, Mike Carpenter put in the tweet that nothing has been done yet. So this is how media try to fuck you. On one tweet, Mike Carpenter said, yeah, ESPN said the fight been done, the fight been made and shit. Then on another tweet about Chocolatito and Estrada, somebody asked him from the AJ Fury sources. And then right under that, Mike Carpenter said nothing ain't done yet. So why the fuck is they telling us that this fight is if nothing ain't done? Like this shit is on Twitter right now. The media, like I was saying, the media just they put out shit to fit their agenda, and they put out shit to get clicks and likes and shit. They don't give a fuck about the truth, especially when the truth involving a black dude. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about that shit. Mike Carpenter can't tell you shit about Deontay Wilder because he don't know shit about Deontay Wilder. Just like 2 years ago, Mike Carpenter told you AJ and Wilder had been agreed to in terms and shit. The folks y'all think mainstream media just be niggas with good jobs on TV. That's all it be. Them just be niggas with good jobs on TV. Them niggas don't be knowing half the shit they be talking about. Exactly, Alberto. Exactly, Alberto. Fury versus Joshua signed just like Ryan versus Manny was signed. Facts. Same principle. Same principle, bro. Same fucking principle. They stalling. And they need to just and look and be real. Like 3 days ago, over the weekend, Tyson Fury told us the truth. Tyson Fury really came out and told us the truth. And motherfuckers still acting like this fight gonna happen. Tyson Fury just said out his own fucking mouth. Tyson Fury just said out his own fucking mouth that the Wilder fight could happen. Tyson Fury just said out his own fucking mouth that him and AJ aren't close to a deal. You know what I'm saying? He just said this shit in the interview at that fucking pub he was at. He just said this shit about 3 days ago. And now today, you want to tell me that that shit been signed? Now what's going on is damage control. Tyson Fury came out and told y'all the truth. And then now it's Tyson Fury company coming out behind him trying to fix what the fuck going on. That shit called damage control. Exactly, knockout. Exactly, knockout boxing. Like, we ain't dumb, bro. Y'all trying to talk to us like we retarded. We ain't motherfucking retarded. We can see what the fuck going on. All the people who really believe in this shit is the ones that want to believe it. And I'm a fair boxing fan. Yeah, I'm a Wilder fan, but shit, if Wilder lose, Wilder lose. If Jermell Charlo lose, Jermell Charlo lose. Jermell Charlo lost. AB got 4 losses. I like who I like, but I want to see the best fight the best. If they lose, they fucking lose. It's only the people that want to believe Tyson Fury can skip over Wilder again that's believing that this AJ shit finna happen because y'all don't want to see Wilder fight Fury again because y'all know what the fuck go happen. And I'm past shit. I don't even care about the cheating shit no more. I just want the third fight at this point. But y'all know that man cheated. He know he cheated. That's why he don't want to fight again. So he not gonna fight again. Y'all really don't want him to fight again. Because box, that's how I talk. What the fuck Samuel L. Jackson say? I can't help. I don't know why I'm hollering. That's just the way I talk. I'm passionate when I talk, box. That's just how I talk. That's just how I talk, box. That's how I talk. Hey, box, don't tell me you one of them women that be want to control a man tone and their motherfucking like. You tell me I can't talk to you. You want them people that you want them to stop hollering people, ain't it? Box, you want them to stop hollering people? Box, you giving me you want them to stop hollering people. But they just how I talk, box. But hell yeah, man, you can't tell me like you may forget the fuck. Why you stay coming in here throwing me out my damn train of thought? Damn, what the fuck was I talking about? I'm at my beating. That's the best way to be, box. Damn, what the fuck was I talking about? That's the best way to be. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, don't nobody believe motherfucking AJ Fury finna fight, but motherfuckers that want to believe AJ and Fury about the fight. We know them motherfuckers ain't fighting. Them motherfuckers supposed to been fighting for a year. It's like only the people that want to believe this shit go believe that shit. Eddie been saying this fight been done, bro, for so fucking long. Every time Eddie say the fight been done, you got all the cocksucking ass Fury fans being like, oh, okay, yeah, they're just done. Yeah, it's finna happen. It's finna happen. And then next month, it's back to the same thing. Y'all looking plain-faced and sad as hell. Let me just go and hit a nigga with the truth. Bro, that shit can't happen until they get out of court. What they don't want to say is Tyson Fury don't want to fight Wilder again. They just on the surface. At the end of the root of it is Fury don't want to get back in that fight with Wilder. And that's just the root of it. That's just the root of that shit. And I need to go and say that shit. They didn't sit here and told us. They didn't sit here. They think we so slow. They didn't told us that this is the biggest fight that the UK ever had. This is the biggest fight in UK history. And the motherfucking fight is gonna be in America. If it was to happen, Fury already told you that it's not gonna be in the UK. Eddie already told you it's not gonna be in the UK. Eddie even said some shit like Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. How the hell the fuck you say that? Saudi Arabia. If it's the biggest fight in the UK, why that motherfucker not gonna be in the UK? Why it's gonna be in America or Saudi Arabia? Because y'all been blowing smoke the whole motherfucking time. Y'all pushing this fight to get Fury out the ring with Wilder. I knew that shit from the jump. And I'm past the cheating shit. You will never hear me say shit about him cheating and all that shit again, even though I feel like he cheated. Without third fight, and what more be itself is, why are people so comfortable with this third fight not happening? Like, why is that so okay? Why is that okay? Motherfuckers want to tell you that this the biggest fight in boxing, and the UK ain't bigger than motherfucking California and Texas. The UK not bigger than California or Texas. And motherfuckers want to tell you that this the biggest fight in boxing. When Fury and Joshua released statements confirming their contracts made by, Yeah, like facts. Fury, Alberto, Fury told us, Fury over the weekend, he told us the truth, bro. Fury told us the truth, bro. Fury told us the truth. Fury said, me and AJ ain't no closer than we was when this shit first started. He said, don't count Wilder out. Wilder is a real possibility. I might have to fight Wilder. But Fury told us the real business the other day, bro. Fury already told us the truth. This is Top Rank, the Zone, ESPN doing damage control of what Fury came out and told us the other day. Fury told us the truth, bro. The other day. He told us what was up. This is them doing damage control. And Fury probably was high as hell when he said that shit. And you know, high man don't lie. High man don't lie. He showed you he drinking again and shit. That man know he got a. I was watching Drew Titan. I was watching Drew Titan this morning. Shit, Drew Titan was like, Drew Supreme Beats. Shit, that was like they think Tyson Fury finna pull some spiraling out of control type shit going on. Like they think he finna just, you know, crash the fuck out, like retire again. On some retire again type shit. They think he finna pull some retire again type shit. I know one thing. The media end, because the media work for, I said the media work for Bob Air, Rank, because they got the ESPN deal. So the media is in bed with Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? So the media go tell you to make they shit sound. They don't give a fuck about the truth. They don't give a fuck about what's going on. For real, for real. Their job is to push their agenda. Is to keep their job. If you work for ESPN and you ain't pushing the ESPN agenda, your ass for ESPN. So they don't give a fuck about the truth. But like, you can't keep telling me the same thing. Like saying this shit been done. As long as you telling us the same thing. Like people think because, and it's actually per case. Yeah, about him on the fight. Did you see the Danny news about him on the fight? Jermell Charlo. Yeah, I saw that. I'm going Jermell. I'm going Jermell in 8. I got in 8. Jermell by TKO. Jermell by knockout. Jermell in 8 though. Jermell stopped Danny. Danny ain't never been stopped before. But Danny also had never fought at 154. Also, Danny has never fought Jermell Charlo. He fought Earl Spence, which is pretty fucking similar to Jermell Charlo. But Jermell a lot bigger. Jermell hit harder than Earl Spence. It's a different animal. Both vicious, but that's a different animal. You know what I mean? Both animals. But Jermell is a different animal. I don't think nobody, I'm just be real. I'm Jermell, I might have some Jermell Charlo bias, but you know, I try to keep my shit, you know, straight down the middle. All facts. All facts, no bullshit. But I don't see nobody within Jermell Charlo range beating Jermell Charlo. No time soon. I don't see him losing. I don't see him losing again. I personally don't think he lost to Tony Harrison. But I think that loss made him a better fighter, made him a better person, made him a better. I don't see nobody beating Jermell Charlo. At least 5 more years. For at least 4 or 5 more years. I don't see it. But yeah, I seen the news though. I think shit, Danny and Bud should fight before Danny try to fight Jermell. Probably try to fight Jermell for that money. You know that'll be a big fight. Especially if they do it in Texas. Yep, there'll be a big fight if he do it in Texas. You know what the funny part is about the Bud and Danny thing? How good and I get my pound for pound. I got Jermell 1, Spence 2. How good is Earl Spence if he beat Danny and Bud jump Earl Spence to go try to fight Jermell Charlo and Danny fight Jermell Charlo? What does that say about Earl Spence? The fact that people thought Jermell Charlo would be easy. Yeah, J-Rock. Probably J-Rock. He just fight J-Rock. Her big as hell too. Her the big dude too. Danny's short, man. Danny tough. Danny kind of short though, man. Danny kind of short, man. 154. That's wild. Like that's crazy. That's a major jump for Danny. His dimensions don't really say 154. Know what I mean? His dimensions ain't really 154. No, he kind of short, kind of small. Not small. He not a little dude, but he's short though. You know, Jermell Charlo be smaller than a lot of the guys at 154. You know what I'm saying? Jermell Charlo be the smaller guy in the 154 pound division. So look at it. Jermell Charlo smaller than Rosario. Jermell Charlo was smaller than him, and X Lubin might have been the same size, but he was smaller than Tony Harrison. He's smaller than Tony Harrison. He's smaller than Julian J-Rock, Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo smaller than Banana Rosario. He might be bigger than Lara. No, he's smaller than most of them guys. He's smaller than most of them guys at 154. For sure, the top guys, for sure. He's smaller than 90% of the top guys. Him and Lubin might be the same size, but Jermell Charlo really is not bigger. Jermell Charlo's not tremendously bigger than none of the guys at 154. But he bigger than Danny and Bud, though. I read this shit thinking you was serious. Nobody said maybe Danny. But I like Danny. I like Danny Garcia. I don't want to say I don't like Danny. I do like Danny Garcia. I'm a fan of the way he fights. Maybe Danny can win the 154 WBA junior regular interim gold ruby belt or something like that, man. Because damn, 154 is them some big dudes, and them some big dudes, and them big dudes be fighting. Dog. Them big dudes they be trying to knock each other out. They don't be in there going 12 rounds and shit. Jermell and Harrison went 12 rounds, but just think how many of them 154 guys be going 12 rounds, Alberto? Just think. How many of those guys at 154 actually go 12 rounds? Not many, if any. Them guys at 154 do not be bullshit when they step inside that ring. Perry been knocked out. Tony Harrison been knocked out. Jermell lost. Banana been knocked out. J-Rock been knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, them folks knocking each other ass out up there. Them folks ain't playing. People getting knocked out at 154. You not going to 154 to win rounds on the card. That's not what you're doing at 154. If you at 154, you up there to hurt somebody because that's what you gonna have to do at 154. No cap. You ain't going to 154 to outbox motherfuckers. Because you gonna get your ass knocked out. You saw Tony, you could argue, okay, I'd be devil advocate. You could argue Tony Harrison outboxed Jermell Charlo, right? Jermell knocked his ass out, though. Boxing Learner. What's good, Boxing Learner? What's up, Boxing Learner? You could argue, yeah, 154 dangerous. Yep. You could argue that he outboxed, you could argue that Harrison outboxed Jermell. Jermell still knocked his ass out. You know what I'm saying? Banana came in their game. Jermell still knocked his ass out. Banana knocked out J-Rock. Jermell knocked out Tony Harris. Nathaniel Gallimore knocked out Rosario. I think Tony Harrison knocked out Nathaniel Gallimore. You know what I mean? Like, now, Danny Garcia, 154, that's a tougher challenge than 147. He better out fighting guys. He better out fighting fucking Earl Spence again. They're going up there trying to fight Jermell. Just to be real with you, Jermell ain't some shit you wake up and just do. There ain't some shit you wake up and just do. You gotta prepare for that shit. Jermell trying to hurt people, man. Yeah, he's 6'5", ain't it? 6'6". Yeah, Jermell said he'll knock him out too. Yep. Terrell Geisha just lost to Erickson Lubin, and Terrell Geisha knocked out the dude that draw with Fundora. Terrell Goucher knocked out the dude that draw with the 6'7" dude. And Terrell Geisha lost to Erickson Lubin, who got knocked out by Jermell Charlo. So Lubin beat Geisha. Geisha beat the dude that draw with the 6'7" dude. And 6'7" dude is supposed to be the one that beat Jermell. And Jermell beat the dude that knocked out the 6'7" dude. You gotta think when you tall, your chin is up there. Your chin is up there. You just throw a punch and Jermell go hit that motherfucker. It's like, it's not harder to hit your chin when you're taller. It's harder to hit your chin when you can tuck it. In a sense, the taller man can't tuck his chin. And it's not even his chin. Jermell can hit his ribs. Jermell can hit his ribs, hit his arms. He got a lot of body to hit. He got a lot of space to be hitting. Jermell is a boxer. He could fight you inside also. Jermell could get inside on him and tear his ribs up. And when his hands come down to protect his ribs, Jermell could go upstairs and it's going to be lights out when Jermell hits you. It's going to be lights out. I mean, height, like, height is a good thing in boxing, but it got its disadvantages too, especially when you fight a elite shorter fighter. You know what I mean? It got its advantages, got its disadvantages too. With a guy like Jermell, you're going to need to be more than just tall. You know what I mean? Because Jermell is go touch you. Jermell ain't coming in there to outbox you. Jamel coming in there to touch you. They got a lot of body, a lot of be hit. He got a lot of places he can be hit. That's all. I think right now, I mean, if you do it in a couple years, maybe he's standing better. If you do it about 3 years, maybe, but right now, if they fight this year, if they fight next year, Jameer gonna stop him too. I saw what's his name, Justin Clark. I saw Justin Clark outbox the 6'7" dude, Fundora. I know his name, Fundora. I think his name is Justin Clark. I saw Justin Clark outbox Fundora. I just saw Terrell Geisha knock out Justin Clark. I saw Erickson Lubin outbox Terrell Geisha. I saw Jameer Trollo knock out Erickson Lubin. I want Fundora to fight Erickson Lubin. I said that a while ago. I said that a while back. Fundora should fight Erickson Lubin. Or Terrell Geisha. Because Terrell Geisha lost to Erickson Lubin. And Terrell Geisha just knocked out the dude that had a draw with Fundora. And I feel like if you had a draw with Fundora, I watched that fight. I feel like if you had a draw with Fundora, you probably beat him because they want to build him up anyway. So the fact that you had a draw with Fundora on Top Rank, you probably really beat him. And I just saw Justin Clark get knocked out Saturday by Terrell Geisha. And Terrell Gaucher got outboxed by Erickson Lubin. Erickson Lubin got knocked out by Jameer Charles. I know I keep saying it, but 154 is just like everybody fighting everybody up there. Fundora really got to fight. Fundora probably should fight Clark again and then fight Geisha. Or he should fight Geisha and then fight Lubin. He should fight Terrell Geisha and then he should fight Erickson Lubin. That's what Fundora should do. Unless you want to throw him there with Jamel and get his shit knocked off, because Jamel gonna knock his shit off right now. Jamel gonna knock his shit off right now. Right now, yeah, Jamel gonna knock his shit off. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Like, before you get in there with Jamel is one thing, but once you get in there and you start getting hit with them punches, man, it's different. Jamel literally broke Jamel literally broke Chop coming here. Hey, Jamel literally broke Tony Harrison down. And Tony Harrison is probably the best per boxer in boxing. He's probably the best per boxer in boxing, per boxing skills. He's probably the best. And Jamel just routinely broke him down. Whether you feel like he lost the first fight or not, he broke him down. Hey, you call it what you want to call it. Y'all get Tyson Fury pass. So, and Jamel Charlo really went, under 5 for his and got out. Tyson Fury right there went under 5 for his. Y'all get him a pass. So you can say that, but he won in the end when you finish with it. When it's all said and done.
Yo.
Talk your shit.
Come on, man. First you say Lubin outboxed Goucher.
Did.
When? When that
Facts.
fight could have went either way. That was
In
a
the fight,
close fight. That
and
was a
I gave him to him
close.
because he outboxed
That was a close fight. It
Geisha
was
didn't let
slow.
things go. Y'all like saying that about my boy AB. Geisha was real timid that fight, man.
No, he fought actually when he's starting to look real good since like, and I said this before when we was doing that
No,
last
better
show.
now after Lubin.
No, 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 no,
After
no, 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 no. Even in that fight, he was looking a lot better than he did in the Laura fight because he got his wife training with him now. So he on a whole new regimen on how he preparing for fights. I forgot he did a breakdown on the boxing voice on how he didn't change his preparation and he looked and you seen it against Jamonte Clark who had an 80-inch reach like damn near the same as Deontay Wilder. He went in there, stood in that pocket and caught him. But
that,
he almost put Lubin down. I mean, they
almost
really need
did. He
they
stood in the
they
pocket with Lubin too, and Lubin outboxed him. He whooped his ass.
Nah, I ain't gonna say. Come on now. Now you you
Outboxed him,
you going you going too far, man.
bro.
Come on.
Nigga, I saw Geisha like this most of the fight, taking punches. Nigga, Lubin was letting his hands go. Lubin was throwing punches, whether he was hitting all of them, he was letting his hands go. Geisha the
I
one that
I,
was timid.
I don't know about it. They need to run that back. I think they need
They do.
for
Now
some reason.
I want to see the Fundora nigga fight one of them. He need to fight Geisha and he need to fight Lubin.
Man,
They trying
good,
because people want you to
good,
believe
good.
Fundora can beat Jamel.
It,
No,
it,
y'all
yeah,
this belief
yeah,
that he can beat Jamel.
and see, a lot of that hype I think got knocked down after that Jamonte Clark fight because with selling them guys that stay so big at 154 with that reach, and he built pretty much the same way. Just I want to say he's 6'2", and Fundora 6'5", but they reach is the same, the 80-inch reach. But Goucher, niggas don't know about his amateur background, so that's what I was pointing out. Like, dude might be next, but Goucher is
Lubin
well
too.
schooled.
Lubin too, trap.
What is amateur background?
Yeah, Luke him too.
Yeah, I ain't hip to his shit. I ain't hip.
He
I ain't hip.
he he one of the niggas who really left early. He went from high school to the NBA. Erickson Lubin did, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He did a little bit and then he left, but he was that nigga too.
I know he working with what's his name? Who Broner was and Tank was working with? What's his name? Who?
Cunningham.
Cunningham. Yeah, yeah. He seemed like a real
He's from
disciplined
Ohio.
dude. How? What you say?
He's from Ohio.
Is he? I thought he was from down there.
From Ohio.
Oh damn. Well, I mean, they everywhere, everywhere. That fight was the battle of Ohio. You had Cleveland and Cincinnati, but the same thing with Fundora. I think Goucher might be too well schooled. I think those guys they got potential, but I think they might need a little bit more time before you go in there with a veteran like Goucher, who done been in there with some of the best and most technical fighters,
Fights
and he got
now.
an amateur.
Dangerous now.
You said who? You said he's
He
dangerous?
dangerous. He got some fights now. He dangerous. He got some
Yeah,
fights on the like he got some
yeah.
some big Lara, Lubin, and now Claude. He just knocked out Claude. Him knocking out Claude really just this really was his next fight. Yeah, that's why I want him to go and fight Fundora since Fundora is supposed to be the guy. I want him to fight Lubin or Goucher.
Let me ask you this. I was talking to Art Man, and he was saying he thought Jamonte Clark should move up. And I was telling him, no, I think he only got he 26 years old, and I want to say he only had like 16 to 20 fights, something like that. I think it just was too early to be fighting Goucher. Like, everybody can't just jump up with a well pedigree and school fighter like that. Some guys need a little bit more time, and I think for him, even though he is big, I don't think I think he got time. Maybe when he like 32 or something, or in his 30s, he can move to 160 and above. But right now, I think he should. I think 154 is hot, and it's a lot of money. Why miss out on all that money at 54 if you can still make the weight safely? I think he still got it's fighters he can beat. He just need to take his time before he make jumps against that well school. Now, this is a lesson he can learn from, because that how he got caught is something he could prevent. Because he was kind of like ducked down. He was kind of like ducked down in the middle of swinging and paused too long. But
For
I
him,
wouldn't.
for his physical ability, I think he should stay at 154 because he got more advantages. I think at 160 he'll get more title shots because people are like his name, so they'll give him a try thinking they'll win. So he might be a champion faster at 160, maybe. But like the best him probably is at 154.
I think Triple G would definitely fight that nigga.
You know what I'm
Like that's
saying? I think they'll give
when
him a shot. I think
yeah.
they'll
I
give him a
think
shot.
when Art Man first said that, first thing I thought of was like Triple G, Steve Rose. Triple G would be thinking like, damn, Couché just knocked him out, but he could be stronger at, because that was Art Man point, was he might be draining himself too much for 54, but I don't think he drained. I just think
He
he
a
went
slim
up
dude
against,
anyway. He a slim
yeah,
dude anyway.
he just went up against a better guy that night. He just went up against a better guy.
I believe he
But
one of them dudes. If he don't, he gonna lose weight. He's like Floyd. You know, Floyd. If
yeah,
Floyd stop eating, he shrink. You know what I'm saying? Some people stop training and grow, but if Floyd stop eating, he shrink. You know what I'm saying? I think Clark. I think if Clark stop eating, he'll be smaller, not bigger. If he stop training and shit, he'll be smaller, not bigger.
yeah, he still got the big rematch with Fandora. If Fandora can keep winning and he can get some bounce back fights and work his way back up, like 2 fights, he could be right in position for a big rematch with Fandora, because that's still unsettled bit. I don't know why in this generation nobody wants to rematch. Like, I mean, I know Estrada and Chocolatito just did, but it seems like at these bigger weights, it's harder to get rematches with some of these guys. Some of these guys, like Tony Harrison, he a tough dude. He whooped Charlo ass the first fight and went right back and ran it back and was
Rematch,
kicking his ass.
rematch,
Yeah,
rematch, rematch
huh?
clause.
A
Rematch.
rematch for yeah,
He ain't had no choice.
yeah, but 154 is still up in the air. I think if I had to rank everybody, it's Tony Harrison 1, Charlo 2. That number 3 is just so up in the air because it's
Tony
like
Harrison.
also, huh?
Somebody said Tony Harrison number one.
What you mean? He beat Charlo, didn't
Who won the last fight?
he? Who won the first fight? Like that's what I'm saying.
Who the
That's why
champion?
they needed. That's
Who
why.
who the
That's why they.
champion? Who
That's
the
why
champ?
they need a third fight.
Who the champ? No, they don't.
I honestly, who you think is better though? Like
Jermell
who
gonna knock if they fight, he gonna get knocked out every time, bro. He never got knocked out the first time.
he walked
He'll get knocked out every
Charlo
time.
down the whole. He walked him down the whole fight
Bro, no,
and
he
backed
wasn't.
him
He was
against the
boxing.
rope
Charlo was
and
walking
beat.
him down. Just like
No,
Earl
no,
was
no.
walking,
The first.
just like Earl was walking Porter down the whole fight.
No,
Porter
no, no,
was
no, no,
boxing
no,
too.
no. No. The first fight Charlo was coming for. The second fight, he
Both
said
fights,
fuck
bro.
that and walked Charlo down, backed him
The way
against the
he knocked
ropes like
Tony Harrison out was coming forward, Trap. The knockout was
no,
a coming forward knockout.
that round. Tony Harrison, I don't know what happened. He went to sleep and he drunk that Gatorade and
Charlo don't stop.
I don't know what was in that shit, but he got a boost and that was it. That was
Who
it.
he do?
Huh?
He ain't get no boost. He ain't get no boost for him. He
That's
ain't
a
get no boost.
question of
He threw the most punches the first fight. He threw the most punches the second fight. He was always a more aggressive fighter. Every both fights. What boost? What boost? He always been a more aggressive fighter. Tony Harrison is known for being tired, bro. That's his thing. He known for getting tired. He gas and he don't got a chin. We know that about Tony Harrison. Like that's normal. Like ain't nothing happened different. Tony Harrison got
getting
tired. Jermell didn't. He knocked him out.
getting knocked out by Charlo don't mean you don't have a chin.
Now he been knocked out before Charlo. He been knocked down about 4 times before that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just Charlo, bro. It's a history of Tony.
Yeah,
He
no,
always
I mean, her,
he always had a suspect chin. Gary Rosado most ducked at 154 and 160.
he
Rosado.
just I wouldn't say he ducked. He just whooped Danny Jacobs though. He beat the shit out of Danny Jacobs.
I don't give as much credit as everybody else either.
What you mean?
Danny Jacob, I don't give that. I
What you
don't think
mean?
that's. I think that's a nice name to have on your duck.
Danny Jacobs beat Triple G, and that Canelo fight was closer than it looked.
Canelo
If
whooped
you,
Danny Jacob.
no. Canelo beat his ass, but it was still close. It was one of them fights where Canelo was fucking him up, but he was still right there.
He
If
said,
you really watch that fight,
Canelo,
but
nah, Canelo whooped his ass. Triple G was a decent fight, but he whooped it. He still whooped his ass too. What's the nigga name that knocked him out? The young dude
nah,
back in.
Triple G ain't beat that. That shit was robbery. That Triple G fight.
I ain't that high on Danny. I ain't that high on Danny. I
I don't
think
know what
Danny.
happened to him though.
I
He ain't
think
the
Danny was
same.
star because of what happened to him when he came back from and shit. I think that's why he was a star. I don't think he never was a superstar fighter, but he was a superstar because of what happened to him.
And
Because
select
when
and
he came back,
select it. So and he got a gift against Selecki too. I don't know why Danny keep getting all these gifts.
because they fuck with him because what he came,
Yeah.
what he came through. But the actually in the ring, he more hyped than anything. Inside of the ring, he more hyped than anything. To me,
Yeah. But what's up with Jared Hurd, man? Hurd was the first guy when he was at his peak interacting with the content on the page. I fuck with Hurd, but where Hurd at? It's like he was on top of the world. He took one loss and we ain't heard from him. I mean, I know he was talking about going up to 160, but man,
Hurry let
Hurd,
J-Rock,
you
Hurry
can't
let J,
go out like that, Hurd.
Hurry let J-Rock take his spirit.
Yeah, you can't go out like that. It's one loss, nigga. Big deal. Get the fuck up. Like
Him and Jamil Charlo have little words. They had some little words.
recently,
Yeah, like last month.
I
Yeah.
still think I think he could beat Charlo though.
You think everybody can beat Charlo, Trap?
No, I don't. I think him and
You
Hurd is
basically just said Harrison can beat him. Tony Harrison can beat him, so they automatically put him third in 154. So who else in front of Jamil Charlo at 154?
I think Laura beat Charlo. I think
So
Charlo is
fourth.
no, but Charlo is still number two. But if he don't land that big punch against certain guys, he in trouble. And if
Bro,
Hurd
he's a
smother him,
boxer. Bro, only person that outboxed Jamel, bro, is Tony. You gotta watch, dude, bro. You gotta
and
watch,
Vanis
dude.
Minor Rosen,
Dude, dude don't even. I think he got like 10 more fights than
and
he got knocked out. His
and
knockout
and,
ratio, bro. It's
and
cool. You know what I'm saying, bro? Dude is a real boxer, bro. He learning to knock niggas ass. Like he started knocking niggas ass out now. Now he knocking niggas ass out though, but
you got
nah, bro. You looking at
uh,
Tony Harrison fight and saying he can't box when this the absolutely opposite of what's going
no
on,
no
nigga. Jamel is a
I
boxer. He's a
I
boxer.
I seen Vanis outbox him like, and I watched niggas mop Vanis. I watched
Bro.
Andrade mop
I
Vanis
saw a
out.
different
Well,
fight. I saw a different fight from what you saw in that judge because it went Jamel won easily to me.
you want to pull this fight up right now, man?
You could. He won easily to me. He won easily to me. I feel like,
Come
but
on.
that's the thing about Jamel Charlo, bro. It's like, bro, he's supposed to have been losing his whole life, bro, and he only got one loss, and he really didn't even lose that fight. But anyway, the man's supposed to have been losing his
He
whole
got
life.
two losses.
He constantly whooping these niggas, fool.
No, he good. See, he good, but I gotta call him on the bullshit. That's what I think, and I know a lot of niggas love Charlo, But I
Now,
gotta
now,
call the
now
bullshit.
and this shit so new because I remember niggas didn't even know Charlo last year, bro. Like last year, bro, niggas didn't even know Charlo. It's cool like him now, but you talking to a nigga who been watching dude, like, bro, dude, neither Charlo was getting that much love. Jamal used to be better than Jamel, and Jamal wasn't getting that much love at first. You know what I'm saying, bro? Stop it, man. Like they like him now. It's cool to like Jamel now, but I've been hollering Jamel pound for pound for over a year, a year and a half, 2 years type shit. Because he's supposed to
He
be
is no, he
once
is pound
he
for pound.
once
You
he
acting like
burned
I'm
though, he
hating.
burned pound.
You
Once
acting
he
like I'm
beat,
hating
he
him.
had to get 3 belts. He had to beat Banana for folks to even mention his name, but he had to get 3 belts. I mean, mention his name, he had to get 3 belts. These
You
niggas
think
without belts, with
you
losses, they
no
would be on the pound.
you think I'm hating on Charlo?
But you said, but you just said, you might have said Laura, Hurd, and Tony to beat Charlo. What you see? What did you see when you see Charlo? We clearly see 2 different Charlo. We clearly see 2 different Charlo.
I see a robot. I see a robot that
Box,
some niggas can some niggas box and some niggas can fight. It's 2 different things.
but
Some niggas is gym combination niggas. So every time they fighting, you see them throwing them gym combinations.
you
And some niggas is like Terrence Crawford. This is what I do like about Crawford. He not a gym combination fighter. I mean,
think
he not
Jermell
a
a gym combination dude?
yeah. One, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's left leg. If hold on, I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
Heard up Jermell to fight a British dude in Gerard. Yeah. This my bro. You first bro, Jermell got hella punches. He got a 1-2. He got a 1-2 uppercut. He got a stomach jab, a body jab. Bro, nah, you looking at the so if a combination dude is more like them British niggas. This nigga said, what you like about Bud? Nigga, Bud got out jabbed by goddamn Keith Brook, and that nigga 40. This man just told me a nigga that Jamel knocked out can be him. A nigga that get knocked out by Julian J. Rod Williams can be him. And old ass Lara could be him. And I think Lara my number 4. Or my number 3. Matter of fact, Lara my number 3. I think Lara my number 3. And I guess you could put Tony in my top 5. Now you can put Tony 5 because Banana just lost. So I gotta take Banana out. I gotta go watch that junk. I gotta go watch that junk. I gotta go watch that junk. I ain't see that junk. I ain't catch that junk. I just stopped the motherfucking show waiting on Trap Ass then. But yeah. Yeah, I ain't see the Castano live joint. I want Castano to fight Jamil though. I hope that joint happen. So we can go and get unified. And you gotta think, Jamel is smaller than all these folks. He's smaller than all these folks. And he be knocking these folks' ass out. He's the smaller dude. These dudes be having reach, height, size, all that shit on them, man. And he be knocking these folks' ass senseless. I'm looking at I'm looking at this Harrison jump trying to make sure that I ain't tripping. Cause he called my nigga Jim combination puncher. And all I see is motherfucking power shots. Like every fucking Jamel Charlo fight. Nigga throw jabs in and he trying to knock your ass out. If he ain't throwing a jab, he trying to knock your ass out. He can really knock your ass out with the jab. I'm definitely finna get the fuck up off here. Matter of fact, y'all forget the fuck up off here. Skin Hardaway, SouthernTea. This ain't the past. This ain't the future, but this the present. And that's how we rocking. And I'm out. I bet just came here today to tell y'all that stop listening to motherfucking Eddie Hearn and Bob Aaron, because them folks be lying to y'all. Ain't shit shaking with AJ Fury until Wilder say so, till they get out of arbitration or whatever, mediation, arbitration, whatever the fuck they in. Or Fury can't fight no motherfucking better. Or they keep telling y'all the fight been signed. They keep telling y'all the fight been agreed to and it's close and all that bullshit. It's the same lie, different keywords. That shit ain't happening. When that shit happen, we all gonna know. When it happen for real, we all gonna know. And it probably ain't gonna happen. Tyson Fury told y'all a couple days ago what the truth was. Goddamn it, him and AJ ain't no closer they was to signing the fight when this shit started. And that don't count out Wilder because he still might have to fight Wilder. And that's the motherfucking truth out of Tyson Fury motherfucking mouth. But that's all I got though. Appreciate everybody coming through. Love. I'm out this junk.